Hello there, I am Arfijo. In this video, it is all about my experience as I reflect in the past 7 days. For the coronavirus outbreak, quarantine is implemented in the country. We have been quarantined for months already. Now, my daily routine is just staying at home, doing schoolwork, and playing video games. The challenges from the quarantine is having to wipe down and sanitize everything that comes into our house, and having to remember to keep a distance from people when I am outside. The quarantine and coronavirus had made me think that from now into the future, sanitizing and disinfecting everything is the new normal. Also, little things like shaking hands and being in a big crowd of people will never be the same again. And from watching the news, I have learned that a lot of people are still not obeying the quarantine and social distancing laws. When quarantine started, my life changed. As quarantine went on, I realized the small things like how we are stopping some pollution, which is helping the earth, and how I get to spend so much time with my family and my loved ones. Even though I can talk to my friends in person, I can at least call them or text them to stay in touch. Freedom is a choice to live our life doing what we want. But with this crisis, I can still live out my freedom but with secure limits because of implementing this lockdown due to a rising of pandemic cases. This is for our own good and for our own safety. Freedom is a choice with responsibility. Therefore, we can live out our freedom by doing anything that is good and we think is right, because that is true freedom. I was still able to exercise freedom, like I spend my time with my loved ones, playing sports, video games, and playing board games all day and long. And I was able to have time with myself to reflect and learn from my experience, and most importantly, having time with God. During these days, quarantine made me strengthen my faith to God, building my spiritual life during changes brought by the pandemic. And that's all I have reflected in the past 7 days. Almighty God, we humbly beseech you to hear and grant our prayers. I will continue to do all my actions for the love of you.